Hey, what's up, guys? This is an immediate reaction video to Dominic Breazeale's trainer, Manny Robles, being on the Boxing Voice. Um, I will post a link to the show in the comments section to this video. Man, another disaster for Deontay Wilder. More bad press for Deontay Wilder. This guy told his side of the story, the way he experienced the events at the Westin in Birmingham, and it did not sound good. You know, in a nutshell, he basically that they got off the elevator, was in the lobby. Um, they ran into Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder confronted Dominic Breazeale, approached him as Wilder himself said in his Instagram post, and I guess from the way he described it, it was not a very nice approach. Which, if you go by what Deontay said himself in the post-fight press conference, it was not going to be a nice approach. Those were not nice words that he said at the post-fight press conference. Okay, and from there, things started to happen. He claimed that Breazeale got jumped and was getting beat up. He claimed that some of the guys had Breazeale's wife cornered. Uh, that they were trying to tell that the trainer himself, Manny Robles, was saying that the man's kids were there. Don't do this in front of the kids. And he said the same thing that the wife said. Fuck your kids. Just sounds like a terrible situation. Uh, and he says that they have additional video footage of what happened. It's not the TMZ video that was released. It's not the only video of what happened. And he said what they have is even worse than what the TMZ video was. He said that was nothing compared to what they have. He says that he's not releasing it unless he has Dominic Breazeale's blessing or whatever. Which my advice would be, talk to a lawyer and do as the lawyer says. If the lawyer says do not release it, then don't release it. But I would be taking legal advice from this point out. Okay. So again, terrible, PR, and just a terrible look for Deontay Wilder. As I said in my tough love for Deontay Wilder video, Deontay Wilder put himself in that situation. Deontay Wilder was the aggressor. He was the one who went to the hotel looking for the man. He was the one who approached the man, and he incriminated himself. He said that he did approach the man in his own Instagram post. As I said, if Deontay Wilder would have been the bigger man and said to his brother, you know what, don't worry about it. Let's go to the after party. Let's have a good time. We want to fight. Who was Dominic Breazeale? I'm the world champ. We in Alabama. Let's have fun. And not approach Dominic Breazeale, not thought about Dominic Breazeale, stayed away from the hotel and just done his own thing, everything would have been fine. I would not be doing this video. There would have been no incident at the hotel. There would have been no punching or pushing as has been alleged. Screaming and all this kind of stuff. There would not be no Dominic Breazeale's trainer going on the boxing voice. None of that stuff would be happening if Deontay Wilder had just stayed away, been the bigger man, and not done anything. But I'm telling you, in my opinion, if this goes to the courts, he also said that a police report was filed. So will it be follow up? But I would think something would have to be done. I would think there would have to be some kind of investigation. But um, you know, this guy put himself in a terrible position, man. As I said, I believe that the court, if I was a judge, I would be looking at this situation, man. Deontay Wilder was the aggressor. Forget what happened at ringside. That had been settled. I heard one of the callers calling to the show saying that, Dominic Breazeale was in this man's home. He said hometown, but I think Tuscaloosa is his hometown, not Birmingham. But that Deontay Wilder was was in his home state. He should have kept his mouth shut. He shouldn't have been talking back and forth with his brother or whatever. Look, man, you can talk to people, you can have words, but it's just once it escalates and it becomes physical, that's when it crosses the line. Okay, now if it was words and the police were trying to calm it down and they were not calming down, disturbing the peace or disorderly conduct, then that's when the words are out of line. It's too much. Okay, but that did not happen. They had words and things were separated, obviously. And it was Deontay Wilder who was the one that took it to the next level, going to this man's hotel, confronting him in front of his family. Okay, so this is not good for Deontay Wilder, man. Another caller was saying that how they want to see Wilder and Breazeale fight now, like what I want to see. And it's not because of the matchup necessarily, but this has gotten personal, way personal. Wife and kids were involved. This is very personal, very real. I want this to be handled in the legal system. I want this to be handled in courts or by via investigation. I do not want this turned into a professional fight. This is not fun for me. This is not entertaining to see these two guys potentially fight. This has gotten too personal. I want it to be handled in a legal manner. And Dominic Breazeale, I think that's how this should be handled. I think he should, if the things that he is saying are true and his trainer is saying is true, there needs to be lawsuits, and the police need to investigate, and that's just how I feel about it, man. But from everything that has been said and reported so far, not a good look for Deontay Wilder, man. This looks like he made a big mistake, a terrible mistake, and he needs to learn that he cannot carry out street justice. He's the heavyweight champ. He should not have done this, man, and he needs to learn a hard lesson. That's the way I feel about it. Regardless of what is said, what he says, the fact of the matter is, he went to that man's hotel and he stepped to that man. And I'm pretty sure it was not in a nice, calm way. Obviously, it wasn't, because things happen. We saw in the video, from the TMZ video that we've seen, we heard yelling and screaming, and we saw, it looked like people flying and pushing, and terrible. Deontay Wilder should have stayed away and been the bigger man. So that's my immediate reaction to the TBV interview with Manny Robles, Dominic Breazeale's trainer. You guys can comment, let me know what you guys think about the situation, and if you watched the TBV show or listened to it, you can let me know what you guys thought about that. Thanks for watching.